everyone, my name is Victoria. Welcome to my studio. Today we will create very beautiful snowflake brush in Adobe Illustrator. So guys, let's start. I have opened my document. You can create your document in any size you like. First of all, I will switch to the line segment tool and I will specify that I don't need any color in my fill, but I would like to use black color as my stroke color. And I will create this very simple line. I will increase stroke size, just like that. After that, I will switch to the, I will zoom in my document for better preview for you guys, just like that. Let me, yeah, perfect. And I will switch to my selection tool. When we select anything in Illustrator, Illustrator displays this panel with a few very helpful tools for us. I will click on plus icon to duplicate my object, my line, and I will rotate it just a little bit on the side, just like that. And after that, I will move it on top. Perfect. Now, time to switch to the scale tool. I will click and hold my Option key and I will click at this first segment in our duplicated line, just like that. I will specify uniform value to 50%. I will make sure that my preview box is checked because I would like to preview in real time what I'm doing, and I will click OK. Now I will switch back to the selection tool. I will duplicate this line and I will move it a little bit on top the first one. And I will switch back to the scale tool. I will click and hold my Option key and I will click at this first segment, just like that. I don't have to adjust my uniform value because Illustrator remembers the last value we used, and I will click OK. The last time I will duplicate our lines, just like that. I switch back to our scale tool. Click and hold Option key, click at this first segment, and yes, uniform 50%, and voila. Okay. Now I will switch to the selection tool. I will select all three lines together and I will group them. Now, definitely guys, I will need to flip those three. I will need to add identical three lines to the opposite side of this shape. To make everything easier, I will switch to the reflect tool. I will click and hold my Option key and I will click at this first segment, just like that. In the reflect properties panel, I will specify a vertical. I will make sure that my preview box checked because I would like to preview what I'm doing. And next step is important. You don't have to click on OK. You don't need to click on OK. You need to click on Copy. When you will click on Copy, Illustrator will duplicate these three lines and flip a duplicated line to the opposite side, just like that. Look at this. Now I will switch back to the selection tool and I will group all shapes together. To make my snowflakes more personal, I will switch to the star tool and I will create this a little bit star on top of my all shapes, just like that. Look at this, guys, how cute is it? And I will merge all, I will group, all shapes together. After that, I will switch to reflect tool one more time. I will click and hold my Option key and I will click at this first point. I will specify axis to horizontal and I will click Copy. Voila, guys, look at this. Half of our snowflake is ready. To make everything easier, I will group them together, just like that, and I will switch to rotate tool, just like that. I will click and hold my Option key and I will click at this point at the middle of our shape, and I will use my arrow key to specify angle of my shape, just like that. You can use arrow up and down arrows, you can use angle wheel, or you can enter value manually. It's up to you. Make sure that you checked your preview checkbox, because you would like to preview in real time what you are doing. And after that, click on copy, not on OK, on copy, and voila, our snowflake is ready. What we will do now, we will group everything together. Now I will duplicate my snowflakes. I will switch to back to the rotate tool. I will click and hold my option key, and I will click at this middle point. And using arrow key, I will rotate my duplicated snowflake, just like that. Again, guys, you can use up or down arrow keys, or you can use your angle wheel, or you can enter value manually. It's up to you. And I will click OK. I would like to make our second snowflake shape smaller. To do so, I will switch to the scale tool. I will click and hold my option key, and I will click at this middle point. Illustrator remembers the last value we used, uniform value, 50%. I'm happy with this value, and I will click OK. Switching back to selection tool will help me to select all our shapes together, and will group them in one shape, just like that. And voila, guys, our snowflake is ready. What I will do now, I will scale size of my snowflake down, just like that. And again, guys, you can adjust your shape even after you grouped everything together. Example, I would like to bring stroke size down, so I will specify stroke size to 2. And I will like my snowflakes is much better now. I will select my snowflake. I will open my brushes panel. You can open your brushes panel through window menu. Click on window menu, and from here click on brushes, and voila, Illustrator will open your brushes panel for you. At the bottom of your brushes panel, we have this plus icon, new brush. Click on it. From new brush panel, click on scatter brush and click OK. Give a name change name for your new brush, and let's name winter brush. You can adjust a setting of your brush right away. What I will do, I will switch size to random, spacing to random, scatter to random, rotation to random. Also, I will specify rotation relative to the path, and I will specify colorization method to tint, because we obviously would like to change color of our brush later on. So if we will switch method, if we specify method to tint, we will be able to change color of our brush at any time. And now, guys, again, you can adjust your brush right away, or you can wait and do it later on. I will do it later on just to show you that you can adjust your brush at any time. So after we specified name of our brush, we specified size, spacing, scatter, rotation to random, click OK, just like that. Now I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to the brush tool. I will click on our snowflakes, a winter brush, and I will create first few brush strokes. Now our snowflakes example, we have 6 snowflakes. They look identical because we didn't adjust our brush. To adjust our brush, simply double click on your brush icon, and now you can adjust your brush. To preview your adjustments in real time, make sure that preview box checked. And now you can adjust your brush in a way you like. Look at this. just like that, and I will click OK. And after that, Illustrator will ask you, do you want to apply modifications to your existed brush strokes? Say yes, and Illustrator will apply new adjustments for your brush to your existed brush strokes. Let's create a new layer for you, and voila, this is our new brush. How you can change the color of your brush? Simply select your snowflakes, open your properties panel, and change stroke color to any color you like. This is very simple, just like that. Look at this. And again, guys, if you would like to adjust your brush at any time, simply double click on your brush and adjust your brush. You can customize your brush at any time, just like that. Voila. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you today. Please create something after this video, after this tutorial, and share your creation with me on Twitter or on Instagram. I cannot wait to see what you have created. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you later. Bye guys.